Why SAP in 2025? Are you thinking about building a career in tech but not sure where to start? Or maybe you've heard about SAP but it sounds complex and overwhelming? You're not alone. But here's the good news. SAP is one of the most in-demand career paths in the enterprise software world. In 2025, global companies are investing billions into SAP S4HANA, cloud transformation, and digital supply chains. And they all need skilled people, just like you. Whether you're a student, a job switcher, or just SAP curious, this video will walk you through exactly how to start an SAP career, step by step, with no experience required. By the end of this video, you'll know what SAP is, why companies use it, which SAP career paths exist, how to pick your first module, what to learn and where, how to build hands-on skills, and how to get your first job in SAP. So grab a notebook or just relax, and let's begin your SAP journey. Part 1. Why choose a career in SAP in 2025? Imagine working in an industry that powers 77% of the world's transaction revenue, supports the biggest brands on earth, and is still desperate for skilled professionals. That's SAP. But why is 2025 such a perfect time to get in? Digital transformation is accelerating companies in every industry, from automotive to pharmaceuticals, finance to logistics, are finally upgrading legacy systems. The world is shifting toward cloud-based intelligent ERP systems like SAP S4HANA, and this shift is massive. Even public institutions, governments, and mid-sized firms are jumping on board. Talent gap equals huge opportunity. SAP is complex. It takes time to master. And guess what? There's a massive shortage of SAP consultants, especially those who understand both business and technology. Most companies are not finding the talent they need, and they're willing to pay premium rates for the right people. This is where you come in. Career stability and growth. SAP isn't a trend, it's a backbone. Once you're in for good, with opportunities to grow in areas like consulting, architecture, product management, or even building your own freelance business. From entry level to expert, the earning potential is huge. Even junior consultants can make $60,000 to $90,000 starting out in many regions. Flexibility in work style. In 2025, many SAP roles are remote or hybrid. You can work with teams around the world, consult for global clients, and build a career that fits your lifestyle. Not the other way around. You don't need to be a developer. You can be a great SAP consultant without writing a single line of code. Business analysts, supply chain experts, HR specialists, finance enthusiasts. There's a path for everyone. So if you're looking for a career that pays well, a job that challenges and grows you, a future-proof skill set, then SAP might just be your smartest move in 2025. Let's now break down how to actually start this journey, step by step. Part 2. Do you need a technical background to start in SAP? This is one of the biggest misconceptions in the SAP world, and it stops thousands of smart people from even trying. Let's break it down. SAP is not just about coding. In fact, more than 60% of SAP roles are non-technical. That means you don't need to be a developer or a computer science graduate to enter the industry. There are two main career paths. Functional consultant. You work with business processes. Your job is to understand how a company operates, like how they handle purchasing, inventory, accounting, HR, etc., and configure SAP to support those processes. You don't write code, but you need strong logic, communication skills, and a solid understanding of how business works. Technical consultant, ABAP developer, integration specialist, etc. You do the coding. You write programs, build custom applications, create reports, and connect SAP to other systems. This path often requires a programming background or a willingness to learn languages like ABAP, JavaScript, or Groovy. Now here's the truth. If you've studied business administration, logistics, finance, accounting, HR, or anything similar, you're already a strong candidate for a functional SAP role. If you're from engineering, science, or IT, you can go both ways, functional or technical. Many engineers start functional and pick up technical skills later. Even if you studied something unrelated, you can still succeed in SAP if you're willing to learn. We've seen teachers, historians, language majors, even chefs become successful SAP consultants. The key is simple. Pick a business area that interests you, e.g. supply chain, finance, HR. Understand the basics, and learn how SAP supports it. Still unsure? Let's do a quick reality check. Ask yourself, do you enjoy solving problems? Do you want to work with systems used by global companies? Are you comfortable with structured processes and logic? Can you communicate clearly and document your work? If your answer is mostly yes, you don't need a technical degree. You need the right mindset. In the next part, I'll show you exactly how to choose the right SAP module based on your background and goals. Part 3. How to choose the right SAP module for your background. Choosing the right SAP module is a big deal. It's the foundation of your career, and it affects your daily work, salary potential, and even which industries you can work in. But here's the good news. You don't need to guess. I'll break it down by background and career goal so you can make a confident, smart decision. If you have a background in business, finance, or accounting, you're in a great spot to start with. SAP FI, Financial Accounting. Perfect if you're into general accounting, financial reporting, or audits. SAP CO Controlling. If you enjoy cost tracking, budgeting, and performance analysis. SAP S4, HANA Finance. The new version combining both FI and CO, widely used in transformation projects. Typical job titles. SAP FI Consultant. SAP CO Analyst. Finance Transformation Consultant. If you're from logistics, supply chain, or industrial engineering, focus on modules like SAP MM, Materials Management, handles procurement and inventory. SAP SD, Sales and Distribution, covers order to cash, pricing, delivery. SAP PP, Production Planning. Great if you like manufacturing and shop floor control. SAP WM EWM, Warehouse Management. If you're into warehouse and logistics operations. Job titles. Supply Chain Consultant. MMSD Functional Analyst. SAP Logistics Consultant. If you're from HR or organizational psychology, then your path is crystal clear. SAP HCM, Human Capital Management. Traditional HR module used in core HR functions. SAP SuccessFactors, cloud-based solution for modern HR processes, recruitment, performance, learning, etc. Roles. SAP HR Analyst, Talent Management Consultant, SuccessFactors Consultant. If you're from IT, engineering, or computer science, you can go two directions. Technical path. ABAP Development, SAP's programming language for back-end customization. SAP BTP, Business Technology Platform, modern platform for building apps, APIs, workflows. SAP CPI Cloud Platform Integration, Used to connect SAP with other systems. Hot skill. Functional plus technical hybrid. Start with modules like MM, SD, FI, but bring in your tech skills to automate or enhance processes. Roles. SAP A by P developer. Integration consultant. SAP technical architect. If you have an unrelated degree, languages, arts, history, etc., don't worry, it's still possible. Start as an SAP end user in your current department, e.g. finance, procurement, HR. Learn how your department uses SAP. Get functional training on that specific module. Real-world example. Maria had a background in languages. She worked in procurement, learned SAP MM on the job, and became an SAP MM consultant. The key is, find the bridge between your current experience and SAP functionality. Still can't decide? Ask yourself, do I enjoy working with people and business logic? Go functional. Do I enjoy coding and solving technical puzzles? Go technical. Do I want to do both? Hybrid roles exist. Start with one module, master it, then expand. In the next part, I'll show you exactly how to start learning SAP step by step, even if you have no system access right now. Part 4. How to start learning SAP, step by step, even without access. So you've picked your SAP module, or at least narrowed it down. Now what? How do you actually start learning SAP if you don't have access to a system or a mentor? Here's a proven step-by-step roadmap that works even if you're starting from zero. Step 1. Understand what SAP is. Don't skip this. Before jumping into any module, you need a strong foundation. Start with, what is SAP and what problems does it solve? Difference between SAP ECC versus S/4, HANA*. Basic, SAP navigation, GUIFIORI, transactions, TCODES checkmark, resources*. YouTube videos start with our what is SAP question mark. Playlist * blogs like SAP Community or Open SAP, SAPify free guide. Download link in the video. Step 2. Learn the business process behind your module. SAP is not about memorizing screens, it's about understanding business flow. Examples. For MM, how procurement works end-to-end, PR, PO, GR, invoice. For FI, how accounting entries are recorded and reconciled. For SD, how a sales order becomes revenue. Tip: watch real-life case studies or read company use cases in your target industry. Step 3. Pick a learning path and stick to it. Consistency is more important than speed. Choose one learning format and go deep. Video course, e.g. Udemy, YouTube, OpenSAP. PDF books like SAP Learning Hub or free guides. SAPify Academy are structured SAP career videos. Pro tip: don't try to learn everything, focus on one module plus one process flow. Step 4. Practice even without access. Yes, it's possible. No SAP system? No problem. Do this. Use simulation tools like micromanagement or demo systems. Watch step-by-step videos and write notes as if you're doing it. Draw the process on paper or in Excel to visualize the flow. The goal is to build mental muscle memory, so when you finally get access, you'll feel like you've done it before. Step 5. Join SAP forums and ask questions. Don't study alone. Engage in SAP community forums, Reddit, RSAP, LinkedIn groups, YouTube comments hours too. Asking one good question can shortcut days of confusion. Step 6. Try a mini project or case study. Even a small project can make a big difference. Examples. Document how to post an invoice in FI with screenshots from a video. Write a test case for a procurement flow in MM. Create your own SAP process cheat sheet. This gives you portfolio material you can show to employers. Step 7. Update your LinkedIn profile and resume. As you learn, show the world. Add SAP MMFISD Learning in Progress to your LinkedIn. Share what you're learning weekly. Upload mini projects or summaries. You never know who's watching. And many junior roles come from visibility, not applications. In the next part, we'll talk about how to gain real-world SAP experience, even if you've never had an SAP job. Part 5. How to gain real-world SAP experience, even without a job. You've learned the basics, picked a module, maybe even practiced navigation. But now comes the big question. How do I get real experience if I haven't worked in SAP yet? Here's the truth. You don't need a full-time job to start building experience. Option 1. Build a portfolio project. Even without SAP access, you can create case studies to simulate real consulting work. Examples. Map out a procurement process using SAP MM. Create a flowchart or presentation. Write a mock functional spec, like a real consultant would. Explain a business problem and how SAP solves it, e.g. stockout issue plus MRP run. Tools to use. Lucidchart, Canva, or PowerPoint. Google Docs or Notion. These are powerful signals to employers that you know how SAP fits into business. Option 2. Use simulation tools and training systems. If you can afford it, invest in hands-on systems like SAP Live Access via training providers, Michael Management's SAP simulators, free SAP Learning Hub trial with limited exercises. Even watching hands-on walkthroughs on YouTube and describing what's happening can help your understanding. Option 3. Freelance or volunteer for experience. Offer to help a small business or nonprofit for free. Maybe help them organize their procurement process using SAP best practices. Or analyze a sample invoice and explain how SAP FI would post it. Even shadowing someone working in SAP can be valuable. Pro tip. Frame these as mini projects in your CV. Option 4. Turn theory into actionable content. Don't just take notes. Create something with it. LinkedIn posts about what you're learning. Blog posts or Medium articles explaining SAP topics. Short YouTube videos, even with slides and voiceover. This builds your credibility and shows initiative. Option 5. Join online SAP communities. Places like SAP Community, LinkedIn groups, Discord or Telegram, SAP groups, Reddit, IR SAP. Ask questions, join discussions, offer help. This builds your network and keeps you close to real-world problems. What matters most? Output. No one expects you to have 3 years of experience on day 1, but they do want to see you understand business processes, you've made an effort to practice. You can explain what SAP does in real terms. Show your thinking process, not just theory memorization. In Part 6, we'll dive into how to find your first SAP job, where to look, how to position yourself, and how to stand out, even with no work history in SAP. Part 6. How to find and land your first SAP job. You've learned the basics, you've picked a module, you've even practiced or built a portfolio. Now it's time to find your first real opportunity in SAP. And no, it doesn't have to be a full consultant job from day 1. Step 1. Know the entry-level job titles. Your first job might not say SAP consultant, and that's okay. Look for titles like SAP end user, SAP support analyst, SAP project coordinator, SAP intern, trainee, junior functional consultant. These roles often involve using SAP, supporting users, or working alongside consultants. Perfect to get your foot in the door. Step 2. Use the right platforms. Start your search on LinkedIn Jobs, Indeed, Glassdoor, SAP's own career page, local job boards in your region. Set up alerts for SAP MM Junior, SAP Trainee, SAP support, S/4HANA entry level. Pro, tip, include remote or hybrid and filters to increase reach. Step 3, apply with targeted CVs. Don't send the same generic CV everywhere. Tailor your CV to each job. Emphasize your knowledge of the module, FI, etc. Add portfolio projects. Mention SAP tools or training you've used. Highlight business understanding, process knowledge. Use keywords from the job description. Bonus, add a short cover note that explains, while I'm new to SAP professionally, I've studied module deeply, built mock projects, and can contribute from day one. Step 4. Leverage LinkedIn. Like a pro. You're learning SAP? Let the world know. Post regularly about what you learn. Share short lessons or tips. Engage with SAP influencers. Follow hashtags like Asha's SAP Career, Jasya's SAP Hasya SAP FICO. Connections open doors. People notice consistency and passion. Step 5. Join SAP-focused communities. Many SAP jobs never make it to job boards. Join places like SAP Community Forums, LinkedIn, SAP Groups, Telegram/Discord communities, Meetup groups, online or local. Ask smart questions, offer help, get visible. You never know when someone says, "We're hiring, want me to refer you?" Step 6. Reach out directly. This takes courage, but it works. Find companies running SAP projects. Message their HR, project leads, or junior consultants on LinkedIn. Template. Hi name, I've been studying SAP and building my own practice projects. I saw your company works with SAP, and I'd love to be considered for any junior or support roles. Happy to share my learning journey and portfolio if helpful. Keep it short, honest, and professional. Step 7. Don't wait for perfection. Apply anyway. Many SAP juniors wait too long. I need another certification. I'm not ready yet. What if I get rejected? Truth. You learn fastest once you're in the game. Even interviews teach you where you're strong and what to improve. Coming up in part 7, I'll walk you through how to crush your SAP interview, including sample questions and how to talk about your experience. Even if you've never had a job in SAP. Part 7. How to prepare for and succeed in SAP interviews. You've learned SAP, you've built your portfolio, you're applying to real jobs. Now it's time to ace the interview, even if it's your first one. Step 1. Understand what they're really looking for. Employers know you're a beginner. What they want is solid understanding of SAP basics and the module, business process thinking, not just SAP screens, communication skills, willingness to learn and grow. If you can show you understand how SAP supports business, you're already ahead. Step 2. Prepare for these common questions. Tell me about yourself. Structure. Brief background. Why you chose SAP. What module you focused on. How you're learning. Your career goal. Example. I studied finance and started exploring SAP FI through YouTube and OpenSAP courses. I've been building a small portfolio to understand key processes like AP, AR, and GL. My goal is to become an SAP functional consultant. What do you know about SAP? Stick to core concepts. ERP system that integrates business functions. Modular structure, FI, SD, etc. Used to streamline operations, improve data accuracy, and support decision-making. Talk about your background and career fit. I worked in procurement and saw how SAP helps with purchasing, inventory, and vendor management. I felt connected to these processes and decided to focus on it. Do you have any hands-on experience? Be honest. Then pivot to portfolio projects, simulation platforms, process understanding. Example, while I haven't worked in a real SAP environment, I've documented a full purchase-to-pay process using concepts and created mock documents to demonstrate my understanding. What challenges did you face while learning SAP? Show resilience. Not having a real system access was hard, but I used YouTube, free courses, and built my own mock scenarios to practice. Step 3. Bring a simple portfolio to the interview. Even a basic Google Drive folder can impress. Flowcharts of business processes, sample functional specs, screenshots from training systems or simulations, notes or summaries of modules. It proves you're proactive, you're serious. You've taken time to learn the real-world side of SAP. Step 4, communicate with confidence. Even if you're nervous, use these phrases when you're stuck. That's a great question. Let me think aloud. While I haven't encountered that yet, based on my understanding, here's how I'd approach that situation. Be honest if you don't know, but pivot to what you do know. Interviewers prefer authentic and structured responses over perfect ones. Step 5. If it's a technical interview for developers, expect questions like, what is ABAP and where is it used? Have you written any mock code or practiced syntax? What's the difference between BAPI and BADI? If you're non-technical, they might test understanding of end-to-end flows, document types, transaction codes, e.g. ME21, NFB60, integration points between modules, MM and FI, for example. Bonus tips to stand out. End with a confident question like, what does a typical day look like for junior consultants in your team? What kind of learning support do new hires get here? After the interview, send a thank you message. Thank you for the opportunity to interview. I'm excited about the chance to contribute to your SAP team and continue learning. Coming up in Part 8, I'll show you how to grow your SAP career after your first job. From leveling up your skills to increasing your income and exploring new SAP roles. Part 8. Growing your SAP career. What comes after your first job? You've landed your first SAP job. Amazing! Now what? This is the phase where many people either stagnate or accelerate, and the difference lies in what you do next. Let's break it down step by step. Step 1. Become invaluable on your team. Don't just do your job. Understand your client's business deeply. Offer suggestions to improve existing SAP processes. Learn from seniors and ask good questions. Document what works and what fails. Be the person people go to when things get confusing. Why? Reputation builds your long-term career. Step 2. Keep learning, even after work hours. This is how you leap from junior to pro. Study advanced features of your module. Learn cross-module integration, e.g. MMFI, SDCO. Start understanding the technical side, BAPIs, user exits, etc. Follow SAP blogs, SAP community, and influencers. Set monthly learning goals. Stay ahead. Step 3. Get certified, strategically. Now that you have real experience, a certification can back it up. Choose your core module first, e.g. SAP MM, FI, SD, then an extension, e.g. S/4HANA, Analytics, BTP. Tip: some companies may reimburse exam fees if it's aligned with your role. Step 4. Explore side projects or freelance work. Real consultants build value outside their job too. Ideas: help a local business with SAP advice. Write blog posts or record YouTube tutorials. Answer SAP questions on LinkedIn or Reddit. Build a personal website or digital portfolio. These boost your visibility and make recruiters come to you. Step 5. Know when to switch or specialize after 1 to 2 years. Consider changing projects to expand your experience. Explore niche areas like SAP Analytics Cloud, Fiori, GRC, etc. Or go deep into one module and become a subject matter expert. The key is, don't coast, keep building. Step 6. Increase your income, the smart way. Options. Change companies, 10 to 30% raise is common. Negotiate a raise at your current job. Start consulting part-time, if allowed. Sell templates or digital products, like interview guides or config docs. Always keep an eye on your market value. Step 7. Think global SAP is used worldwide. If you want to work abroad, build your English and German for Europe. Work with international teams, tasked projects. Apply to remote SAP roles. Get into global certification programs like OpenSAP, SAP Learning Hub. Global SAP consultants are highly paid and in demand. Final words. Your SAP journey is just beginning. If you've made it this far, congrats. You now understand how to choose your module, learn step by step, land your first job, and grow your career beyond that first paycheck. But here's the truth. The SAP world is constantly evolving. Cloud, AI, integration, global rollouts. And those who stay curious, consistent, and courageous rise the fastest. So ask yourself, where do you want to be 6 months from now? What kind of SAP professional do you want to become? Are you willing to show up every day and put in the work? Because if you are, I've got your back. Subscribe to SAP I-Fi Academy. Watch our other videos. Check the links in the description for learning tools and free resources. Grab the full SAP career guide on Gumroad. If you're serious about leveling up, we're building a global SAP community. One video, one subscriber, one breakthrough at a time. Thanks for watching, and remember, your SAP career isn't a destination, it's a journey.